Pasta fagioli. Come with me, guys, and I'll show you how to make it. Andiamo. Let's go back, way back. It's Friday or Saturday night, and you're a kid, and Grandma's cooking dinner. What is she making? She's making pasta fagioli. Remember, guys? Pasta fagioli. A lot of you might know it as pasta fagioli, but we called it pasta fagioli. It was a peasant dish, a delicious pasta and bean dish that I'm going to show you how to make tonight. I have 4 ounces of pancetta that I'm going to start with. I'm going to put it right in my pan, and I'm going to render that down until it gets nice and crispy. If you don't have pancetta, you can use bacon. If you want, you can leave it out completely and make this a complete vegetarian dish. Nice and browned, and it really rendered out a lot of that fat, and that's the fat that we're going to use to cook the onions, carrots, and celery in. We don't even need olive oil because that's what we're going to be using. So I have 1 medium onion, 2 carrots, and 2 stalks of celery going in, and we'll cook that down for 3 to 5 minutes. I'm also adding in 4 cloves of garlic that I chopped up. This has been cooking for about 5 or 6 minutes. Now it's time to add the tomatoes, but meanwhile, I have my water on boiling for my pasta. So get that going because this goes pretty fast. I have whole peeled tomatoes, a 28-ounce can here going in. Push those up a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna chop them up just like this. Tomatoes are in. I wish you could smell my house right now, Model Nami. It is unbelievable. Time for the cannellini beans. You can use kidney beans. I like cannellini beans. I have 1 can, the small can. I think it's 15 ounce. 1 is rinsed, 1 is not. Now it's time for some chicken broth. I put some in the can just to get the rest of the residual tomato out. And I'm going to put the whole box of chicken broth right in here. I have a tiny piece of Parmesan rind here that I'm going to throw in. That's all I had, so I'm going to throw it in anyway. I have some fresh oregano from my garden. I have a video that I dried it. And now I'm going to put about a teaspoon of oregano right into there. Pepper. I'm going to taste it for the salt because we have a lot of salty things in here already. The pancetta, the broth, and the cheese. So let's give it a chance, and we're going to taste it before we add any more salt. My water's boiling, so now I'm going to salt my water. Go around a few times. Don't forget, it needs to taste like the Mediterranean Sea. I have some fresh basil from my garden. I just picked it and cleaned it, and now I'm going to just tear it up and throw it right in with the pasta fagioli. I'm going to be using ditalini pasta. They are tiny little tubular shaped pastas. They're pretty traditional for pasta fagioli, but you can use whatever you have. My grandmother, she used to take a little bit of this and a little bit of that, whatever she had left over, and she'd throw it in the pot just to get rid of those pieces. So use whatever you have. This is what I have. I'm putting the whole pound in. I just tasted, and I think it needs a little bit more salt. So I'm going to go ahead and add some more salt to this. Here it is, guys. Beautiful dinner. So simple, so easy. Took me about 30 minutes. When our grandparents and parents made this, you know, they were probably tired. They came home from work. They just wanted something hearty and quick, and this was it. So let's give this a try. I always make my pasta separately because if you put the pasta in the pasta fagioli, it's going to absorb all the moisture in the water of the pasta fagioli, and you're going to have nothing but a mouchard mess. So always keep it separated. Put your pasta at the bottom and take yourself a nice big ladle full of all this goodness. Put that right there. Look at that. Oy. Now I must add some freshly grated pecorino romano on top. Now don't think I don't have a nice hunk of Italian bread, because I do. Let's give this a try now. This looks very hot. The pancetta just brings it to another level. I don't think my grandmother used pancetta, but I added that in, and I think it's just fantastic. So this is a hearty, wonderful meal. Really wasn't very hard to do. I know you guys can do this. Make this, guys. You're going to be happy.